Hello and welcome once again to another Imperator Invictus Developer Diary. Again, we're making our way through them. We're only a week behind this time. We're going to be taking a look at Dev Diary number 31, Mac OS and changes and some balancing stuff coming from the 14th of December. The art in the background, again from Acquisar, is of the lovely silver shields. I love this artwork. It is fantastic. And the balancing will... It's relevant. It's relevant. Believe me, it's relevant. Anyway, let's have a look at this Dev Diary. So number 31. Salvete. Apologies for being late, by the way. Yeah, me too, buddy. But this will be the second last Dev Diary this year, as we'll be taking a Christmas break between lasting until the 10th of January, and starting with a final Dev Diary and update on the 20th of December, which for me this is yesterday. For you, a couple of days ago. First off, we have a reminder about the thread mark system, then an announcement about a map and Mac OS development, and then we have some tweaking to religious conversion and cultural assimilation. Further, more work on Spearman. Lovely. So yeah, you can. There's easy navigation through all the dev diaries. It's what I've been using. I just click these arrows and it'll go through. I want to look at Dev Diary 30. I'm now looking at Dev Diary 30. Now I'm looking at it's really handy. It's really handy. So yeah, easy stuff. Cool. And yeah, it's easy to use and indexes all the Dev Diaries for them. Yeah, cool, good stuff. So Sharky has an update on how they'll proceed with map extensions moving forward. They've run into a problem with Mac OS crashing after adding a certain number of provinces, after number 8,258 to be exact. While this can be pushed a little over in rare cases, we'll not be able to add any more provinces for people playing on Mac OS. Exception files show the error to be possibly memory related and inherent to Mac hardware and how it reads game files, and can't be avoided unless we use a completely different map like some other overhauls do. For now, this means that from the next major update, Mac OS will need to subscribe to a separate mod, which we will list when the next major update comes more available. That sucks for Mac people. It really does. Buy a PC. That being said, a small teaser for the next week. Expansion area. Arambis. I want to say like Mauritania. Like... modern day Morocco, maybe something like that. Map stuff. Sure, let's move on. Now onto the perpetual balancing task that is a grand strategy game, as presented by yours truly, Snowlet. I'm Lambert. Snowlet wrote this. We all agreed in the Invictus dev team that conversion and assimilation was too quick. Now, we've taken steps to remedy this before, but the recent AI rework worsened the problems as it made the AI smarter at converting areas, leading to huge Hellenic blobs. An easy way to become closer to making it realistic is adjusting the base pop type percentages to assimilation and conversion. You see, each pop type has a percentage modifier being applied to conversion and assimilation, and we've been experimenting with changing them. Here's the current iteration of pending more testing. Numbers aren't final and not as harsh as they might initially seem. I'm gonna initially just straight up say it. I don't want to like this change. I recall playing Rome in Imperator Invictus, and pop assimilation was far too slow, specifically because of unrest changing the assimilation speed. And it kind of sucked, not gonna lie. Really wasn't fun to have such slow assimilation. I don't know. I don't think slowing it down further is a good idea. Yeah, the entire team, they all agreed it was too quick. Did the players? I didn't. I don't like it being slower. After initial testing, it slows down conversion a lot to roughly the levels we want it to be. I mean, too slow then, isn't it? But for cultural assimilation, we'll certainly look into further adjusting them. It's worth noting that we are basing the ratio on what happened historically and who would convert first, aka mainly the nobles and citizens. But the numbers will be based upon what is best for balancing. These changes will come in the Christmas update next Monday. That's yesterday for me, because it's Tuesday today for me. Cool. Alright, so, possible there with some unit balancing. Let's move on to something a bit more fun. First of all, Spearman had a rather poor launch due to personal reasons, but for now they're in a playable state due to Snowlet's effort to drop fast hotfixes for crucial things. Furthermore, tweaking has not stopped. We're currently in the process to streamline and especially refine levy templates to accommodate for historical immersion, as well as gameplay fun. While many cultures already enjoy the benefits of Spearmen in their roster, their viability is not where I'd like it to be. It's partly due to the lack of Spearman modifier propagation, which right now is lackluster. I believe this specifically is on things like traditions, where not many traditions have Spearman bonuses, whereas everything else, archers, heavy infantry, etc., there's multiple places to get more modifiers. But there is an asterisk. I'll most likely utilize the preferred 3-unit system, which favors tactics and the available battle spots. Furthermore, we'd like to turn Spearmen to the core of certain cultures, but that's just first glance. Yeah, I like it. That's one of the big problems I had with Spearmen, actually, when it was introduced in Invictus, is that it was just like added additionally into certain cultures. So, say, I'm just going to use fictional culture. The squirrel culture had, because I can't remember any of them offhand, the squirrel culture had heavy infantry and spearmen and archers, and it also had light infantry, and then it had light cavalry and heavy cavalry. Like, there's too many different types of units. So when you have you raise your levy, you've got fucking 6 different types of units, and you've only got, like, you know, what goes on the flanks, what's in your front row, and what's in your reinforcements. Like, those are your 3 options, and you've got, like, a list of fucking 6 different types of units. It's bad, right? You need to consolidate. You've got 3 types. What are the 3 different units that each culture is specialized in? And that's what their levies are made of. I don't think they should go any further than that. That's just my opinion now. But yeah, utilize the preferred 3-unit system. Good, very good. Don't go over 3 ever. Like, I'm not even saying this like as a, oh no, it's best to stay at 3 and not go over. I think it should be locked at 3 with 0 exceptions. This is my opinion. You may totally expect more changes to the initial efficiencies of Spearmen, and vice versa, other units' efficiencies against Spearmen. Yet another unit which is still underperforms according to the latest tests are camels. Their supply boost proved to be decent, but could still be notched up. However, the AI is having less supply problems with camel-focused levy and legion. Good. Another part, which was totally out of my brain scope, were tactics. The next hotfix should include a proper integration of Spearmen into the different tactics. Good. Yeah, having them not be in there would be pretty silly. Some parts were toying around with the idea to create completely new tactics to make certain cultures more distinct, warfare-related, or at least push a certain preferred unit composition. That's a decent idea as well. As a last on the to-do list of Spearmen is their UI appearance and localization. Spearmen currently do not benefit from our culturally distinct naming convention regarding units. In edge cases, they share the same name as culturally localized infantry, so for Rome it's Hastati. He's looking to alleviate this. If you'd like to contribute to a list of names, he'd be grateful for any input he receives. Slight visual bugs may have been seen. Misplaced Spearman modifier icons alongside a weird battle view of Spearman. Their icon is not the black, whiter silhouette, and they've been reported and investigated. They've also looked into a possible recolor of their associated color. Expect more icon updates in the near future. Lovely. What I will say is I like the inclusion of Spearman. I did push for it. I'm glad it's been introduced. Balancing obviously is a never-ending process. I'm sure they'll get there eventually. Definitely adding more Spearman modifiers throughout, traditions and inventions and such is gonna go a long way. But yeah, great stuff. What do you think? Have you been playing with Spearman in Imperator and Invictus? What are your thoughts? And what's going on? What's going on with Spearman? What's going on with Spearman? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching yet another Imperator and Invictus Dev Diary. We're almost through them. We've got one more. You'll have one more tomorrow, and then done until January. So yeah, lovely. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this latest Imperator Invictus Dev Diary, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.